Hi there, it's Paul with QMI, and here to talk about relationships. As you can see, I'm obviously standing in front of a labyrinth, and there's actually one to the side there, and there's another one that's kind of overgrown in the back. When your relationship was first consummated, whether it be via a church or if you did it yourselves, most likely you probably set the relationship in sacred space. Maybe the agreements that you had were set maybe 10, 15, maybe 2 years ago. It doesn't really matter. But the intention was for you to be there, for each other, or whatever your intentions actually were. And you may have actually created the intentions separate from, whatever somebody else's ideas were, which is actually probably pretty good. But it doesn't really matter. As you can see, there's rings around the center, the heart of the labyrinth, or the heart of your relationship. The rings could represent your career. Rings could represent family, extended family, your children. As you can see, around the rings, there's all these weeds. What happened? So think about your relationship right now. I mean, as we all know, as time moves on, there's times that we really need to reset our relationship. We need to reconnect back to that original intention of where we were, or update it into present time, which may be the case also, so that your relationship isn't based on an idea or a belief or the energy of 20 years ago or 10 years ago or 5 years ago, because as you can see, weeds grow and interference hits and life hits. So depending on what's going on in your relationship, this is just an invitation to hook up with us and actually do a weekend retreat that's actually going to be focused on bringing you back to the heart of your matter, which is your relationship. Because when you think about your relationship and your perception of relationships actually started when you were conceived and you were in your mom's womb. So whatever was happening at that time in your mom's life and then in your dad's life, it affected you emotionally, even if you were in the womb. As one of my favorite friends always has said, everything is energy. So how you speak, your unspoken language. I mean, your spouse or your partner can probably sit there and say, I can tell exactly what's going on just by your body language, as your kids can. So think about that. Your kids see what's going on with your relationship with your partner, or lack of a partner, because this is an invitation, even if you don't have a partner, to reset how you want to have that space. They actually are witnessing what's going on, and then you're starting to form some beliefs, or you're impressioning upon them what's going on in your immediate life. So here's an invitation to pull some weeds, do a little bit of spring cleaning, reset your space, dump a lot of the, you can say they're weeds, but in reality, there's energy that happens between partners. It's life. But how about dumping some of that energy and getting back to the heart of the matter, getting back to the heart of who you really were? It's a beautiful space. And being able to reconnect, dump a lot of the energy, or look and actually you'll get some input on what is affecting your relationship, and then next steps on how to actually sit there and work through some of the daily issues that actually pop up, so that you can get back to the heart of the matter, where you really want to be. I mean, for instance, okay, so stop for a second and ask yourself, when was the last time you and your partner made mad, passionate love like you used to, just out of the blue? Hopefully it was yesterday. Maybe it was the week before. Maybe it hasn't been for a while. Maybe there's a qualification or two in there. But resetting it, removing a lot of the energy, a lot of the emotions, a lot of the charge, and taking that charge that may sit in your space and just being able to let it go and reset it, can actually give you a second chance. It's going to give you some tools to actually sit there and work in present time with your relationship and bring your relationship all of them into present time, because you can apply it to your other relationships too. So here's an invitation. The relationship series is called Getting Back to the Heart of Your Matter, and resetting it to a vibration that is in present time, giving you tools and actually helping you work through some of the energetics and or whatever karma is sitting in between you and your partner, or lack of getting a partner. Now, I know some of you have been looking at me going, what's in your pocket? Well, I am excited to see you, but it's not that, okay? So I'm making it funny. So at any rate, here we have it. So I brought my little buddy, Mr. Hummingbird, with me. And as you know, hummingbirds are about joy. Love imprisoned, what happens to it? Hummingbirds, when they're imprisoned, they don't really do so well. But hummingbirds, when they're in their element, they're beautiful to watch. They can hover, they can fly backwards, they can go up and down. Their wings are gorgeous. But if there's harsh things being said, or you're trying to enclose them in, hummingbirds tend to disappear quickly. They're gone. However, your relationship can have that energetic quality of being able to hover above all the daily crap and then reset it to that loving space where there's two hummingbirds that are just loving each other and doing it in a present time situation, giving to each other and supporting each other. So have a fabulous morning, evening, or afternoon whenever you are watching this. If you are interested in more information on the Getting to the Heart of Your Matter relationship series, definitely you need to leave us an email, and you need to leave us at least an email so that we can actually update you when it's happening and where it's happening, and we'll go from there. So have a great afternoon and blessings on your journey.